There are only three ways you can declare a business project as done. Good day and welcome to Xuviate Business Agility Daily, where we help leaders reimagine how work gets done. Let me guess, all your projects are always on time, on budget, and surpass the outcomes that you set out to achieve. Not? I thought so. Let me show you how projects look in my experience and why I say there are only three ways you can define a project as done. As I said, there are typical business projects, and normally we start off with some sort of a business case and a budget to achieve a specific business outcome. And then once it gets approved, we plan, we implement, and we're done. Sometimes we also add a training of users. But what happened to the business outcome? And yes, that we often forget. Actually, a project is only done once we've achieved the business outcome we set out to achieve. And obviously that presupposes something like a hypothesis, measurements, a clear definition of done, etc., etc. But that is a topic for another video. Then there's a second way that you can really look at it, and that is finding out somewhere along the way that this actually isn't going to work and actively stopping the project. And that is another legitimate way to stop a project and to define it as done. And then there's a third one that's somewhere in the middle where we then decide there's actually a different business outcome that we want to achieve. And with that, number one and number two apply again to this project. So the actionable insight from today's video is to keep in mind that projects are not done when we have finished some technical implementation, installed a tool, or even when we trained the users. There are only three ways a project can be defined as done, and they are: number one, the business value you set out to achieve has been realized. Number two, you found out along the way that you will not get the value and you actively stop the project. Or number three, you changed the project to a different outcome, and in that case, you again start at one.